Hi everybody, this is Mr. Ahmed Taher. Welcome to the second online session in the second term. And today we'll deal with New Hello Unit 7 and 8, the unit that you will have an exam on next week, inshallah. First, let's start by Unit 7, Technology and the Future. These are the words that you have in this unit. You can read them, and now we will read just the most important words in this unit. First, we have headphones, يا سماعة الأذن, helicopter, translate يعني يترجم. Translation means ترجمة نفسها noun. Speed, solar panels, invention, by mistake, addicted to, and it's followed by gerund, which is verb plus ing or noun. Motorbike, headache, social media, electricity, disappear, and its opposite is appear. Video game, horrible, hearing, order, waste, debate. Debate means مناظرة، يعني مثلا ناس تقعد مع بعض تتكلم في موضوع معين، كل واحد يقول وجهة نظره في الموضوع ده، تتناقش في موضوع معين. App دي اختصار لapplication، تطبيق، like what you have in your mobile phones, dangers, the bad things or something. Okay. We have here language notes. We can use will be able to express the ability in the future. انك تعبر عن القدرة في المستقبل, and it's followed by the infinitive verb. For example, I will be able to do my shopping online. Will be able to express the ability in the future. We have then prefer plus ing. For example, I prefer traveling by taxi, so it's followed by verb plus ing. But if we have would before prefer, we have to use infinitive. To plus the infinitive of the verb. For example, I would prefer to drink coffee. يبقى الفرق بين this one, number 2, and number 3, prefer get بعدها verb plus ing because we don't have here would. In the second or the third one, we have would before prefer, so we have to say before or after would prefer to plus infinitive. For example, I prefer to drink coffee. Then we have spend plus an object plus verb ing. For example, he spent the night watching TV. spend جه بعدها an object which is the night المفعول, بعد كده verb plus ing اللي هو watching. Look or seem or sound plus an adjective. She looks sad. He looks tired. Make plus an object plus the infinitive or an adjective. His success makes me happy. He makes me happy. معناه ان هو يخلي الشخص دوت سعيد مثلا او يخليه حزين. Allow plus object plus to infinitive. The teacher allowed me to go home. يبقى allow بيجي بعدها الobject then to plus infinitive. The teacher allowed me هنا object, then we have to use to plus infinitive which is to go. معناها سمح لي. Look forward to plus verb ing. Look forward to معناها ان هو يتطلع لشيء معين، ان هو حابب يعمل حاجه معينه, and it's followed by verb plus ing. For example, I am looking forward to seeing you. هنا استخدمنا verb plus ing in seeing because looking forward to is followed by gerund or verb plus ing. Then we have go shopping and do the shopping. Go shopping معناها يذهب التسوق. My mother always goes shopping early. We can't say go the shopping. We have to say go shopping without using that or any space before it. Do the shopping معناها يتسوق, يكون في فاصل قبل shopping والverb, بنستخدم do, مفيش بنستخدم go. Go shopping, for example, my mother always goes shopping early. Do the shopping, its example is my mother always does our shopping every week. استخدمنا هنا does عشان we have or. Okay. Oh, sorry, our. Be or become addicted to plus ing, verb plus ing or noun. You shouldn't be addicted to smoking. معناها مدمن لشيء معين. مدمن انك ما ينفعش تتخلى عنها وما تقدرش انك تتخلى عنها. Like we are all addicted to our mobile phones now. We have some other expressions and prepositions. You have to memorize them well. We have translated from a language into another language. تترجم من لغة للغة معينة. We use the preposition into after translate from. For example, we translate from Arabic into English. at the speed of. خلي بالنا من البروبوزيشنز اللي بتيجي قبل الاكسبريشن نفسه او نستخدمها في الاكسبريشن نفسه. We have here at the speed of يعني بسرعه معينه. arrive at و arrive in. arrive at بيجي بعدها مكان صغير. arrive in مكان كبير. for example we arrived in Cairo 2 days ago. we arrived at Cairo airport 2 days ago. استخدمت arrive او arrived at Cairo airport عشان Cairo airport مكان صغير. arrive in Cairo دي مكان كبير فاستخدمت معاها in. the time machine آلة الزمن. bring problems. have I problems. in the end بيجيش بعدها noun ولا أي حاجة. at the end of لازم يجي بعديها noun. for example at the end of the corridor أو corridor. stay at home. find out about إنك تكتشف شيء بخصوص حاجة معينة. wait for someone or something. think over about. it gives me a headache. it gives me a headache نخلي بالنا من verb give بيجي مع headache معناها إنه يسبب الصداع. check social media. in my opinion أو in my view the both have the same meaning معناهم في رأيي أو في وجهة نظري. Now let's move to talk about the grammar of Unit 7, which is will or shall, which we use in the future to express prediction. These are the keywords that we have to use with this tense. They are tomorrow, next, and a period of time, next week, next month, next year, soon, in the future, in 2030 أو أي تاريخ لسه ما جاش, in 3 years time. Here we have some examples. I can say I shall or I will spend my holiday in Alexandria. I will or will you be able to fly a plane in the future? This is a question. In the future, there will be a lot of useful inventions. In negative, we can say they want to go to the school tomorrow. So we use will plus not, which is want plus infinitive to negate the sentence. My sister will be 20 next year. I will answer the phone. This is a quick decision, so we used will. نستخدم المستوى البسيط يدل على التنبؤ مع الكلمات الآتية. I hope, I think, I'm sure, I promise, I expect, perhaps, I predict, probably. It will probably rain tomorrow. Perhaps she will buy a new mobile. هنا معناها الاحتمالية حاجة أنا مش متأكد منها أو حتى متأكد بتوقع. Without an evidence من غير أي دليل we have to use will plus infinitive. I hope you will win the match. I expect he will come soon. Now let's move to the first conditional, which is if present simple then will plus infinitive اللي هي لو أو الحالة الشرطية الأولى مع لو. If بيجي بعديها present simple then we use future simple. For example, if you pass your exams, I will buy a new motorbike. If is followed by present simple. We used present simple tense here in the first part of the sentence, and in the second part we used will plus infinitive or future simple. This is the first conditional. Example number 2, if I have enough money, I will buy a car. لو معايا فلوس كفاية هشتري عربية. دي مرتبطة على دي. If جه بعديها present simple, then we used future simple, which is will plus infinitive. If she gets up early, she will arrive on time. لو وصلت بدري أو لو صحت بدري هتوصل في ميعادها. I will be able to travel abroad if I have a passport. هنا هتستخدمنا if في النص. نفس الفكرة if is followed by present simple and we use before it future simple. I will do my shopping online if I have a credit card. If here is in the middle of the sentence, so it's followed by present simple as usual, and we have to write the second part in the beginning in the future simple. In question, we use the WH word plus will plus subject plus verb infinitive. For example, what will I eat if I don't like this food? This is the formation of the question with the first conditional. We can use when instead of if. For example, we will have our large if or when my father comes home. It had the same meaning and the same usage. I will use the social media website if or when I have a smart mobile. يبقى when نفس استخدام if بالظبط. يجي بعديها present simple الجزء التاني من الجملة يكون future simple. طيب. We can use should or shouldn't instead of will or won't to give advice. إن احنا نوجه النصيحة لحد معين باستخدام if. الأول ممكن نستخدمها من غير if. For example, you should always eat healthy food. You should take a 10-minute break. You shouldn't stay up too late at night. You should make a revision timetable. You should study early in the morning. Should here is followed by infinitive and shouldn't too. You shouldn't go to bed too late. You should take a 10-minute break. We said it. And number three, you shouldn't study while you are in bed. So should and shouldn't are followed by infinitive, and we use it to give advice to someone. You should work in a quiet place. We can use should with if and when, like will. We use it instead of will or want. If or when you have a toothache, you should go للدنتست. هنا أنا بنصحهم، مش بربط حاجة تحصل بحاجة تانية. ممكن ما استخدمش will، أستخدم أفضل should to give advice to someone. You should turn the lights off when or if you go to bed. استخدمنا برضه should to give advice to someone in the first conditional. If or when the teacher explains the lesson, you shouldn't make noise. In question, what should you eat if you are hungry? في السؤال المقدم we use should before the subject. What should I do if I want to do shopping online? That was the grammar of Unit 7. And here we have some exercises. You have 1 minute to answer from 1 to 10. You can send the answers and you have 1 minute to answer it. Then I will give you the answers. You can start sending the answers now. Please participate. Okay. Answer from 1 to 10. You have 1 minute. You can write down the number of the question beside your answers. In the novel, we'll give you answers on the model about your questions about the syllabus. Let's start now. First one, what do you use the headphones? As you said, right, Muhammad Assam, it's for. Okay. Number two, can you from English into Arabic? It would be translate. Number three, new has changed our life completely, and the answer will be technology. Okay, great. Number four, the help me to listen to music without annoying people. It will be headphones. Number five, my friend wants to have GPS app, which stands for application. Number seven, these headphones can translate a language in, on, from, into another language. Please send your answers. Okay, it's into. We have skipped my mistake. Number 6, when it's cold, I wear my jacket to make me warm. Okay. Number 8, we can generate electricity by solar panels. Okay. Number 9, the servants in our house can, we have here, make, give, play, do. We can say here the shopping. Okay, it will be do the shopping. Do the shopping or go shopping. Okay. Number 10, the can fly without wings. It's helicopter. Okay, that's enough for this unit. Let's move to unit 8, and thanks for your participation. Before going to unit 8, let's start just 5 sentences on grammar of unit 7. You have to answer all or just the first 5 sentences here. We don't have time, so we'll see the answer now. Mona, 14 years old next year. Bravo. Okay. Will be. Mona will be 14 years old next year. Number 2, I hope my sister will pass. Okay. I'm sure it rains is going to rain, is raining, will rain next Friday. It's a prediction without an evidence, so we have to use will rain. Number 4, we football tomorrow. We can say, or we have to say, we will play football tomorrow. Number 5, in the future, we are, would, could, will be able to travel by rocket, and the answer will be will. Okay. Uh, Please answer question number 12 and from 10 to 15. You can answer now from 10 to 15. From 10 to 15. Number 10, if you get full marks, I, you a bike is the first conditional. So F is followed by present simple, and the second part will be future. Number 11, what not I do if I make mistakes. Bravo. Okay, it will be should. Okay, number 12, if you are ill, you should. Go is going to go to your doctor. Bravo. It will be go. Uh, Number 13, if you are tired, you will, should, make, might. Number 13, if you are tired, here I'm giving advice. So we have to use, as you said, right, should. Number 15, you make noise if your father is asleep, and the answer will be shouldn't. Uh, Number 15, the last one, what invention we see in the near future? Your answer is bravo. It will be will. Thanks, Muhammad Hassan. Now let's move to unit 8. We are what we eat, or you are what you eat. Okay, unit 8, we have all the words here. You can memorize them, and we have here the most important words. We have allergic, and it's followed by two. For example, I'm allergic to strawberry. Energy, fast food, Dairy products, products that have milk or are made from milk. Frying pan, delicious, taste, smell, serve, sense, you have the meaning in Arabic here. Bones, spicy, instructions, beat, unusual, routine, fresh, and dining room. Here we have some expressions and prepositions. Make food or cook food on the way home, make offers, do the washing up, ask for, depends on, aged or at the age of. For example, my grandfather is aged 65. Take something out of, chop something into, made of or made from, different from, it tastes delicious, live on, revise for, popular with, stay up, يعني يسهر, help with, allergic to, as we said before, do a quiz, fresh air, and fresh food. And we have here some special foods that are related to some countries. You can provide them. Now let's move to the grammar of Unit 8, which is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. We use a lot of, a little, and a few with countable nouns مع الأسماء اللي احنا ينفع نعدها. Like pen, we have its plural, which is pens, boy, boys. They are all countable nouns that we can count. So we can use before them a little or a few or a lot. طبعا ده معناهم كلهم أو a little and a few معناهم قليل. A little with uncountable, a few with countable nouns. So we have to use a little again with uncountable nouns and a few with countable nouns. We can use our and before the singular word that we can get a plural of it. For example, I have a friend called Ahmed. Here, friend is singular and we can get a plural for it. So we can use a or an before it. And here, I eat an apple before an apple, and we used an before apple because it starts by and vowel. Then we have many, a few, fewer, fewest. They are used with countable nouns. I have fewer pens than you. In fact, الإقلام, so we can use fewer. Okay, in comparative. Saw has got the fewest marks. Here we use the fewest in superlative. تفضيل. Do you have any meals? استخدمنا هنا any. Okay, in question. Do you have many friends? I can give you few books. I have fewer pens than you. So we use many, a few, or fewer, and fewest with countable nouns. With uncountable nouns, what are the uncountable nouns? They are the nouns that we cannot count. ما ينفعش أجمعها أو ما ينفعش أعدها. For example, advice, information, luggage, or baggage, and so on. We use much, little, less, or least with them. يبقى مع countable nouns we use many, a few, fewer, fewest. With uncountable nouns we use much, little, less, and the least. Okay. For example, we have less water than you. We can't count water, so we have to use any word from here. Here it's comparative, so we have to use less. She has got too little money. We can't count the word money, so we use the little. I have got the least money. It's superlative, and we used the least. Okay, my friends waste too much time. I don't have much time. He had less homework than me. Uncountable nouns cannot write before them a or an. We have to say I will buy oil and salt and sugar. We can't use here a or an. We cannot say I will buy an oil. It's wrong because it's uncountable. ملهاش مفرد أو ما ينفعش نجيب لها جمع. And salt and sugar we can't use here a or an. And so on. The news was good. Okay, we treat it like singular, so the news is a singular word. So it's followed by was. We cannot say here where. A lot of, some, any, more, most, and enough. They come after countable and uncountable nouns, both of them. He has got enough help or chances. Here, enough is followed by countable nouns. and uncountable nouns. He has got the most books. This is information. Do you need any sugar? It's a question, and we used here any. We cannot use some in questions. I have got a lot of friends or sugar. Do you need more sugar? Do you need lots of sugar or pens? So we can use countable or uncountable nouns before them. We use some in affirmative sentences. I bought some sugar. I have got some books. She ate some eggs. We can also use some in request and offering. انك تطلب حاجه من حد او انك تعرض عليه حاجه. For example, would you like some tea? The question بس it's it's kind of is request or offering. Here is offering some tea for someone, so we can use some here. Would you like some tea? Could you give me some water? This is a request, and we used some with it. We use any in question and negative. For example, do you have any sisters? In negative, we can say, I know I don't have any sisters. Okay, so we use some in affirmative sentences, any in negative and questions. We can use some in question in just two kinds of questions. They are offering and requesting something. As we said before, would you like some tea or could you give me some water? The last grammar rule here in this unit, which is command and order, is tell them, okay, we have just 10 minutes. Uh, Use the infinitive of the verb to ask someone to do something. For example, add sugar to your tea. تطلب منه ان هو يزود sugar او ان هو يحط sugar. هنا بنستخدمنا infinitive form of the verb. ما ينفعش نقول adds او adding. لازم نجيب infinitive form. In negative week or we can use don't eat too much facts or never make noise in class. Okay, now we have some exercises. Uh, we can skip the exercises on the vocab because we don't have time. And now let's move to some exercises on grammar. Please answer from 1 to 10. You have just 1 minute. You can send your answers now. Number one, who can answer number one? Okay, there are two people at the station, so it's crowded. People here is countable noun, so we have to use a word that comes before nouns, and we have here an information which is it's crowded, so it means there are a lot of people or there are many people at the station, so the answer would be, as you said, many. Okay, number two, I can't go to the cinema today because I have to work, too much work. Okay, too much work. Thanks, Muhammad Assam. Number three, I know. Hmm. Two, a few, many, much, too little people in Cairo. Okay, few people in Cairo. Okay, Nader spends time with his cousins. A lot of. Okay, we can't use money. Oh, sorry, many with time. We can't use too many with the word time and few the same thing. So we have to use a lot of time with his cousins. Number seven, he drinks tea with sugar. Sugar is uncountable noun. Before seven, we have number six. We have missed it. She hasn't got furniture in her room. Furniture is on uncountable noun. Okay, so as you said, it will be much. Number seven, he drinks tea with sugar. It's uncountable noun. So we have to use send your answers. Grate a little sugar. Number eight, there are two people. Much, little, lots, many. No, send your answers. Many people. Okay. Number nine, how many, few, much, long, money do you need? Money is uncountable noun. So the answer will be much. Okay. Number 10, can I have some tea, please? Okay, much tea, please, or more tea, please. Okay, more to. We can say, can I have some more tea, please? Okay, thanks a lot. Here we used some in this question because it's a request. Okay, it's a question and use some because it's a request. Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for participation and see you next time. Mr. اللي بيجي صح